everyone, in this video we will cover the current affairs. I am Nuzhat Sana. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GK Today Academy app. You can attend the quizzes on this app for better practice, and after that you can also read the detailed explanation of the questions you have missed. For regular updates, please check our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. You can subscribe to it if you find it relevant. For hard copy books, you can visit our website gktbooks.com. Okay. Also, our latest initiative is UPSC Prelims Test Series for 2021 and 2022 in GK Today Academy app. So if you are appearing in UPSC Prelims, you may consider joining this. So now, without wasting any further time, let's get started. So today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 20th and 21st June 2021. Starting with very first question. The World Day to Combat Desertification and Drought 2021 is observed on which date? So we celebrate this special day on 17th of June every year, and this year theme was Restoration, Land Recovery, We Build Back Better with Healthy Land. So this was the theme for this year. And the World Day to Combat Desertification and Drought is observed focusing on changing public attitude towards two things basically. First is land degradation and second is desertification. Apart from it, talking about some more important days for the June itself, we celebrate International Day of Family Remittances on 16th of June. Then also we celebrate World Elder Abuse Awareness Day on 15th of June. And this year theme was Safeguard Older Persons during COVID-19 and also beyond. And as it is 21st of June today, what is a special day? It's International Yoga Day. And recently this day was also in news because an application has been launched by Ayush Ministry called Namaste Yoga. Why? To mark the beginning of a series on common yoga protocol which is to be telecasted on DD India channel. So this International Yoga Day is extremely important for you. Question number 2. Which country recently passed anti-LGBT law ahead of 2022 elections? So recently, the Parliament of Hungary has passed the legislation that bans the dissemination of content in schools which deem to provide homosexuality and gender change. So this step has been taken due to strong criticism from human rights groups and opposition parties. Also, please remember that first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage is Taiwan. And I think 1 year back this name was very famous, which is Gauri Sawant. Why? Because this personality is the first transgender election ambassador from Maharashtra. Talking about Hungary, capital is Budapest and the currency is forint. Now one question for you. Can you tell me which article of Indian Constitution deals with homosexuality? Please let me know in the comment section. Question number 3. Which country recently announced the plan antiviral program for pandemic? So recently USA has announced this plan, and US President Joe Biden has announced to spend nearly $3.2 billion to increase the development and discovery of antiviral treatments against the COVID-19 and its future risk. So this program will now allow the National Institutes of Health to focus on antivirals for COVID-19 and also for other pandemic risk. Now USA was also in news because it has announced to donate 500 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine to all the lower income countries through which alliance? COVAX. Now can you tell me which is the first country to become world's first mask-free country from June? It's none other than Israel. And recently Israel was also in news because here new Prime Minister has been appointed, and who is he? Naftali Bennett. So do remember that Israel is the first country to become mask-free. Question number 4. The ACA, that is Affordable Care Act, that was making up news recently, is a statute of which country? So this is a US federal statute which has been enacted by the 111th US Congress and signed into law by President Barack Obama on March 23, 2010. But why it is in news? Because recently the Supreme Court has dismissed the challenge to this act, and finally it saved insurance coverage for millions of Americans. Now USA was also in news due to its heartbeat bill. What was it? So this bill is in controversy there few times back, because it ban abortions after heartbeat of embryo is detected. So it is usually after 6 weeks of gestation, and North Dakota is the first state in USA to pass this bill. But why this is in news? Because Supreme Court is not validating it because it finds the law unconstitutional. Okay, so that's why this bill was in news and it belongs to USA. Question number 5. India intends to achieve land degradation neutral status by which year? First of all, you must know that India is signatory to UNCCD, means United Nations Convention on Combating Desertification. So it intends to achieve land degradation neutral status by which year? 2030. Because as we know that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has addressed a high-level virtual conference on desertification, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi was the president of 14th session of COP to the UNCCD. Now apart from COP14, COP26 was in news. Why? Because for this time David Attenborough has been appointed as People's Advocate for the climate change. And also this event would be hosted by United Kingdoms in partnership with Italy. And this event will take place at Glasgow, which is a city in Scotland. In which month? In November 2021. Now talking about Italy, Italy hosts one more event, which is Global G20 Health Summit, and it would be hosted by Italy along with European Commission. Okay, so this is the perfect way to relate all your current affairs and to remember it. Question number 6. Which Indian state recently decided to adopt the Andhra Pradesh government's flagship scheme Nadu Nedu? So this is Telangana, because the government of Telangana has recently decided to adopt the Andhra Pradesh government's flagship scheme, that is Nadu Nedu. See, whenever in any scheme there comes the word Nadu or Nedu, it means it is related to Andhra Pradesh. So here Telangana government has adopted it from Andhra Pradesh. So the government of Telangana has recently sought a no objection certificate from the Andhra Pradesh government over the Nadu Nedu, and Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, who is Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, has launched the Nadu Nedu program, which seeks to transform government schools into vibrant and competitive institutions. So the basic aim of this scheme is to convert all your schools into developed and competitive institutions. Fine. Now Telangana was also in news because recently Flipkart has partnered with Telangana government. Why? To lead Medicines from the Sky project. So basically under this project, drone deliveries of medical supplies would be taking place to all the remote areas of Telangana. If you want to know more about this project, please refer to the previous lectures. We have already talked about it. And also there was V-Hub. It has announced its partnership with iHub. What is V-Hub? It is Women Entrepreneurship Hub, and it comes under Government of Telangana, while iHub comes under Government of Gujarat. So both of these have been in partnership recently. Okay. Question number 7. Which Indian state recently launched the maiden PCV immunization drive for infants? So it's the Jharkhand, which has launched the PCV immunization drive for infants, and with this Jharkhand has become now the 6th state in the country that rolled out the PCV drive to make children's immunity stronger. And why this vaccine is important? Because it gives immunity to the infants against pneumonia and other type of ailments. Now there was one more campaign which was famous, and it is called as SAMR campaign. What is it? So basically it stands for Strategic Action for Alleviation of Malnutrition and Anemia Reduction. So this campaign is to tackle the malnutrition there at Jharkhand, and also it aims at identifying the anemic women and all the malnourished children out there in Jharkhand, and then to take care of these peoples. Okay, so please remember that this campaign belongs to Jharkhand. Question number 8. Which two countries recently unveiled a roadmap for a joint international lunar research station? So it's Russia and China. Because the International Lunar Research Station is a comprehensive scientific experiment base with the capability of long-term autonomous operations, and recently Russia and China have unveiled a roadmap for this research station, and this ILRS will become operational from 2036 onwards, providing a range of scientific facilities and equipments. Okay. Now Russia is in light for various things like, first of all, it has formally exited from the Open Skies Pact, which we have already discussed many a times. What is it? It is a type of international treaty that allows its members to collect information on one another's military forces to increase transparency. Okay. So if you want to know more, please refer to the previous lectures. We have already discussed about it. And also Russia is in news because recently India's foreign exchange reserve has crossed $600 billion mark, and it was tied between Russia and India. So with this, India is now at 4th position in the forex reserve list. Okay. Question number 9. Paraceratherium, that was recently in news, is an extinct genus of which animal? So as you can see in this image, it is an extinct genus of hornless rhinoceros, and it is one of the largest terrestrial mammals as well. So the exact size of this animal is unknown because of the incompleteness of the fossils, but it lived in the habitats ranging from arid deserts with a few scattered trees to subtropical forest. Now apart from it, there was Nilgiri tahr. Why this species is important? Because recently it has been added to the IUCN Red List of Endangered Species. And please remember that this species is also called as Pride of Munnar. Why? Because it is found in Irabikulam National Park. So this question has also been asked in your UPSC prelims exam this year. So this is extremely important for you. Question number 10. Stygarctus carolensis, that was recently making news, was discovered in which Indian state? So this was discovered in your Kerala by a research team which consisted of various researchers, and it is the 8th species named under the genus Stygarctus. Now Kerala was also in news because of its new smart kitchen scheme, because with this scheme the government of Kerala would financially help all the women to renovate their kitchens. And also Kerala was in news because it is the first state of India to become digital in public education. Question number 11. The recently discovered Pristimantis Led Zeppelin, which has been named after English rock band Led Zeppelin, is a dash. So it is a frog species, and scientists have named this newly discovered frog species after the name of Led Zeppelin, which is a famous English rock band of 1960s. So this variety of frog is found in part of Ecuadorian Andes, and it is ground breeding. Also this frog has coppery red eyes and yellow, brown, black, orange type of skins. So it can be of any color. Now recently Western Ghats were in news because here 5 new shrub frog species were found, and which belong to Old World tree frog of family called as Rhacophoridae. So you don't need to remember the name of these species. And also there was largest frog which was in news, named as Goliath frog. Question number 12. Critically endangered glass species Lophopogon prasanne has recently been found in which Indian state? So this has recently been discovered in the Nigdi forest of Anantapur district, which lies in Andhra Pradesh. And this grass species has been named after Dr. P.V. Prasanna. And this species has been marked with critically endangered on the basis of the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List criteria. Now few things about Andhra Pradesh. First of all, it is to launch its first government run animal ambulance network for the animals. Why it has been done? To boost the animal husbandry and its veterinary sectors. Then Andhra Pradesh is also important because it is the second state to undertake power sector reforms. Now question number 13. Gweshua Chaka bridge that was recently in news is located in which country? So this lies in Quehu district, which is at Peru, and the dimension of the bridge is 33 meters long and 1.2 meters wide, and it is made of braided straw. So it is in news because it requires an annual maintenance because the straw used for its construction begins to decompose. So that's why it has to be repaired every year. Now world's highest rail bridge is your Chenab bridge, which is the part of Udhampur to Srinagar rail link project. Talking about Peru, capital is Lima, and you have to tell me what is the currency of this country. Coming to last question, on which date World Crocodile Day is observed? So every year June 17 is treated as World Crocodile Day. Why? To highlight the plight of endangered crocodiles and alligators around the world. So 3 crocodile species are found in India. First is mugger, or you can say marsh crocodile. Then second is asurine or saltwater, and third is ghadials. So of these, please remember that ghadial is the endangered one. Now we celebrate World Wildlife Day on 3rd of March, and this time theme was forest and livelihood, sustaining people and planet. So let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 4 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. And now here you have to pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. At the end of the video, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. Please do not cheat and be honest with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from yesterday and today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.